joining us in New Student Orientation at October's LeaderMen Conference. My name is Madison Sauk, and I'll be here for the whole conference. If you need me, just send a message or an email. I'm the Public Relations Coordinator at LeaderMen, which means I help coordinate outreach to help Senates in Minnesota complete their goals. It's my pleasure to serve you. And you all have been sent the New Student Orientation document. Please refer to that document throughout this video. So assuming this is your first conference, you may not be too familiar with LeaderMen. You may have heard about it from your school or from your Senate, but I'll refresh you on what you know. We are 180,000 college students connecting for change in Minnesota. We are students that are passionate about changing our communities, our schools, our Senates, and ourselves for the better. I think you will find that any one of the students here at the conference and throughout the year shares a common vision with you of developing their community around them for positive change and growth. Well, the cabinet and staff here at LeaderMen want to do the same thing. This year we are working on some big goals, and we're hoping that you can chip in. Our Get Out the Vote efforts are pushing more than ever now that the presidential election is coming up this November 3rd. We are helping campuses host voter registration events and are encouraging young voters to get to the polls. We're also working on equity and diversity efforts to improve MN's work and life relationships, starting at our colleges and Minnesota State educational staff. We will also be providing comprehensive workshops throughout the year at LeaderMen on these topics. Basic Needs Development is a project that we are working on that is bringing up policy drafts to bring to state legislation to help improve things like transportation, food security, housing, and health care for students. Did you notice how I mentioned students many times? That's because we are here solely for the purpose of helping you. We want to represent 180,000 students in Minnesota, and we are passionate about teaching and driving change in the communities we represent. We're glad you're here to support our mission at this week's conference. I've included a piece about structure and regional representations in the new student orientation document, so please have a look at that and let me know if you have any questions. Be sure to at least know who your regional representatives are and how they can help you. It may seem a little confusing at first, but I'll be here to help clear up some of that confusion. Now, last year, students have elected the student cabinet for this year. That's me, Priscilla Miowa as Miss President, Axel Kylander as Mr. Vice President, and David Mesta as your one and only treasurer. And don't hesitate to spark up a conversation with any of us. We honestly are all so stoked to help all of you and would love your input. Priscilla and Axel mainly develop and execute policy and legislation issues, and David and I take care of events and organizing. Depending on which of those you're interested, you may want to reach out to us for more details. Our contacts are listed in the survival guide for reference. Now, last but not least, there's our Executive Director, Mike Dean, who handles day-to-day operations in the organization. He helps manage us and staff members to help you and move your goals forward. And getting involved in LeaderMen is easier than you think. It really just starts with a conversation with me or peers that you find at the conference. We have also started a Discord community if you're in the market to making some new friends. So as far as work involvement and getting things done for LeaderMen communities, we have plenty of volunteer opportunities within the organization on issues that you're passionate about, as well as opportunities to run for regional representative and alternative positions. And you can let me know if you want to know more about that. As far as this conference is concerned, I hope you're navigating the space just fine. Everything that you need to know is in this welcome email, and please follow the conference itinerary if you get lost. We will have a regional meeting at 8 p.m. this Thursday to get you acquainted with your region, and if you don't know your region yet, we will direct you to yours. Then on Friday starts the main event at 12 p.m. with a welcome message from our Executive Director, Mike Dean. Now don't forget that there's a couple social activities at night at 7 p.m. I will personally be hosting a wild game night for anyone looking to amp up their night, and Axel will be putting on a fireside chat room for anyone looking to wind down. If you have any questions about this or want to reach out, my email is prc@leadmn.org. You can also find me on Facebook at Madison Sauk or at the LeadMN Snapchat at username iLeadMN. I will also respond to some messages there. Now guys, I have a reminder for you. Please just take every moment with grace and have fun. This year is certainly challenging, but we've made it this far, and I'm proud of us for that. I'll see you around. Thank you.